Whoa! Woods was going to the top rope, and he ran into a chop by Gunther. Oh, and there, kick to the face. Gunther's down. Woods has got an opportunity. Come on, Xavier.
Woods smelling victory, smelling the shocker. Can he finish the job?
Woods to the top rope. The champ is stunned. Woods with a leg drop to win the Intercontinental Championship. Gunther kicks out at 2.